What's going on, guys? Out for a ruck here. I started increasing the weight a little bit. It's crazy, but we're just over 2 months out from September. So if you're thinking you're going on a Western hunt and you haven't started doing what I'm doing right now, you're gonna want to start loading up that pack, getting out for some rucks, and start preparing, because it'll be here before you know it. I get asked this a lot, for the minimalist out there, or the guys, gals with minimal time. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm lucky to live where I do. For the minimalist out there, the person who's like, I ain't got shit for time, coach, but I gotta prepare for this hunt where I'm gonna go hammer my body in the backcountry, but I don't have time to prepare for it. Of course, I'm rolling my eyes and thinking to myself, what the hell is wrong with you? If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. So prepare, mind and body. But for the minimalist, why ruck, and why this should be the only, or I should say the least that you should do to prepare, is because it's super effective. We're training and enhancing your aerobic platform, so your ability to supply oxygen to the muscles that ultimately help propel you, along the ridges and mountains that you're going to be hunting in. It's also going to help you build the strength. So think muscles, connective tissues, tendons, ligaments, your fascial systems. It's also going to help strengthen those and fortify, stabilize joints from, undulating, uneven surfaces. But then the hidden benefits that people don't think about a whole lot, like this weight right now that is kind of pulling down on my axial skeleton, is challenging my trunk, the muscles of my core, to stabilize a load that is like off balance, right? I'm on a big hill right now. If I lean back, this thing's pulling me over, right? I'm falling down the hill. Gravity always wins. So you're having to counter that through your middle, essentially your core, your transfer station. You're having to counter that, and it's providing this like really proprioceptive need by way of your feet and your ankles, your lower body, to counter that load, right? So it's changing my center of gravity. In this case, it's putting it back and slightly elevating. Okay, so it's up on my shoulders, my mid back. And that's so helpful for improving strength, stability, proprioception, our ability to feel and respond to what is going on underneath us. It's so important for that. It's super accessible. So whether you're going on a backcountry hunt, or you just want to be more physically prepared for the sport of life, this is so accessible. I literally throwing a sandbag and a pack, I'm going for a hike. Anybody can do that, and you don't have to have, incline hills like I'm walking up here. There is so much value in rucking on flat ground as well, especially when it comes to building the strength and stability, or the stiffness needed through the foot and the ankle. Okay, that's something that humans really lack, because we spend so much time, it's called being shod in shoes. A lot of time they're shitty shoes that really restrict our foot's ability to spread out and do its job in terms of modulating and responding to the surface we're standing on. So training the feet and the ankles to be a better interface and support system with the ground. Okay, when you do it, don't be afraid to like do it in sneakers, you know, do it in something that is, there's my ankle bone here. The rim of the ankle of or I should say the top of the upper on that shoe sits below the malleolus, or the ankle bone. And that's important because then as I step on something like the stick here and that my foot kind of supinates a little bit, right? That ankle is able to do that. You know, it's able to roll and respond. And I don't mean like we're trying to sprain your ankles, but creating these unstable and undulations in the ground, or I should say encountering those and then doing it in a piece of footwear that allows the foot and the ankle to respond to that is really important. It's really helpful for training and building the feet and the ankles and strong foot and ankle to, again, be the interface to the ground. And then we're building strength in the legs. Like the more weight that I add to my pack, the more that the muscles of the lower body have to, like, you know, they have to respond. They have to show up for the workout, respond to the incline of the hill, respond to the load, create tension, stiffness, stability. And again, every rep I take, every step I take, think of that like a miniature step up. You're getting a lot of like strength response, okay, to the stress, right, of these little, every step you take through the quads, the hamstrings, some of your glutes. It's very quad dominant, especially when it gets really steep, but the hamstrings, if the heel is on the ground and I'm pulling through, hamstrings are doing a lot as well. And then the calf, the lower leg, the shank is having to do a lot to stabilize me with this added load. Probably the other side of accessibility is that it's easy to scale, right? You can go with 10% of body weight to start, and then you can easily add just a bit of weight after 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We call this progressive overload. And over time, the muscular system, the connective tissues, etc., will respond and adapt, okay, to those added loads. Specific adaptations to imposed demands. Getting really geeky on you here this morning, but all the more reason to get out and ruck, build your lungs, build the strength, build our platform, our chassis. And it's kind of hard and uncomfortable. And humans are, generally speaking, getting weaker and less capable of handling tough situations. So the mental side of it is there as well. Throw something heavy on your back and lug it over longer and longer periods of time, just like our ancestors did, just like we evolved to do. Get back to your roots. All right? So there you go. All the more reason to go ruck, guys, and start implementing a ruck-based program into your training. Keep charging.